Hi, everyone. Well, it's the beginning of another taco situation. You know, Trump always chickens out. He's announced new tariffs, 25% against South Korea, with whom we have a free trade agreement. So I don't know what the retaliation is there. And we have a 35% tariff against Canada. And the kicker, 50% against Brazil, not because of any trade imbalance. Indeed, we have a trade surplus with Brazil, but Trump just wants to get politically involved because his good friend, right-wing kind of dictator Bolsonaro, the ex-president, who is on his way, fortunately in Brazil, going to jail, unlike Trump, who deserved it. He's basically saying, we're going to put a 50% tariff on Brazil if you don't stop this terrible witch hunt, the lovely word that he used all the time for himself, against Bolsonaro. Now, what that has to do with trade and money and imbalance, God only knows. Plus, of course, Trump is always talking about, and there's an investigation in Congress over Biden's mental capacities, etc. His doctor was recently grilled by right-wing congressmen on Capitol Hill and refused to say anything because of patient privilege, etc. But in point of fact, has anybody questioned Trump's mentality? I mean, just the other day, he had some African leaders in the White House, and he was complimenting the great English of the president of Liberia, and said, well, where did you learn to speak such wonderful English? He said, well, in Liberia, this is where I went to school, because in Liberia, English is the official language. I mean, the man is a moron. He is ridiculous. He's imposing these absurd tariffs that are only going to cost you a lot of money. And myself, I'm going to buy a new car this year. I'm just hoping that these tariffs never really are thought to go into effect, because I think a lot of car salesmen are anticipating them, so they're already jacking up their prices, whether or not the tariffs ever happen with, let's say, Japan. And as far as the grocery prices, there are some idiots. There are not many people who comment in a really stupid way, but I do have some idiots who comment, and they say, well, the grocery prices are lower. I'd like to know where. I go to 3 major markets in California, in the Los Angeles area: Ralph's, a Kroger company, Vons and Pavilion Place, an Albertson company, and also John's Marketplace. And my God, the prices are always going up. Even the sales prices, which I try to use, and they are, of course, lower, but nonetheless, what I was used to with the sales prices are higher now. So Trump is absolutely a liar. He's incompetent. He's also stupid. He shouldn't be talking about Biden, because the mirror is only going to be against himself. And of course, your grocery prices are not getting any cheaper, and that's the reason why some of the fools voted for him, isn't it?